So.
Once upon a time, and the place to be. There lived a young player by the name of Easy. He needed a partner in crime, and it came to me. He was making them dollars, I was breaking them trees. He said he got a lick for $250,000. All we gotta do is going straight to the crib. Went in and out, get the money and we gone. I'ma go and get the car, you gon' get the car warm.
Now I'm riding. 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 Now I'm riding.
By the time I came back, he was laying on the ground, bullet holes in his chest. Then he said to me, get down. I was like, what you talking about? I don't see no one around. Then a whole pack of dudes came out the house, and they all had a gun pointed straight at me. And they told me to move, and I ain't know what that mean. And I heard a shot go off, then the car hit a tree. And the last thing I heard was the police.
With my face on the news like a movie star. Told the cop I was innocent, he laughed at me. Hey, said it's gonna take a lot.
Story time. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. I saw a pretty woman. Ooh, yeah. I saw a pretty woman. Ooh, yeah. Do you want a little story time? Somebody was rolling on my street. I'm finna call my homies. He said he had that good. So I had to see what it was. Man, I got stories for days. I got stories for days. So if you need a good story, I got them for days. Well, there was this one time. This woman was on my block. She said, can you come over? You know I got that good. I got stories for days. I got stories for days. If you need a good story, I got them for days. Story time. Here we go. I saw a pretty woman. I saw a pretty woman. Do you want a little story time? Gather round, y'all. I've got a story to tell. Yeah. About a hustler who been raising hell. He remained in himself. He remained in himself. Cause there's no business like street business. It was the summer of '94, back of a Cadillac swinging doors. Yeah. As he leans out the side and takes a puff of smoke, you can see the fire, you can see the pain. He said, man, life ain't the same. He said, life ain't the same. I'm the king of the street, of the street, of the street. And I'm holding it down, holding it down. No crown, no crown. I'ma keep holding it down, holding it down. Cause I'm the king of the street, of the street. And I'm holding it down, holding it down. No crown, no crown. I'ma keep holding it down, holding it down. Let me tell you a story about a man in the land, getting grants from a plan. Understand, ain't nothing you could tell him. Pistols in the duffel bag right next to the cash. Money in the safe and money in the stash. Talking millions of dollars, you do the math. He's been coasting through these streets, all gas and no brakes and no fakes, no snakes, and ain't safe.
Once upon a time in the LBC on the east side, in a small cafe sat a man with the burden of a lifelong dream. But that didn't mean nothing to the local team. A brother known as Buster, right-hand man to the whole operation, run by Fat Man with a rep so fierce you ain't asking no questions. Cause the last to step was the last you seen stepping. Buster was the muscle and Fat Man was the boss, the leader of the operation, steering the course, keeping the keys in motion with a sleight of hand. The life of an international businessman. But business ain't booming with the war in Iran and the exchange rate in Japan and Brexit from the Brits. His profit taking hits, he need a better way, and just then a better way walked through the cafe.
It was too good to be true. I didn't think it was real. When I saw you, I knew I had to make it my deal. Too good to be true. I couldn't let you pass by. I saw it in your eyes. I knew you had to be mine.
I walked up and said, my name's Ty, what's yours? She said, that's a funny way to introduce yourself to a girl. I said, I was talking about this new kind of world, but I'll show you mine if you show me yours. She said, are you talking about some diamonds and pearls? Because I don't need all that material bull. I said, no, what I got for you is so much more. I said, take a ride with me and I'll show you all.
It was too good to be true. I didn't think it was real. When I saw you, I knew I had to make it my deal. Too good to be true. I couldn't let you pass by. I saw it in your eyes. I knew you had to be mine.
So I showed her the world, I showed her the universe, I showed her the stars, I showed her the earth, I showed her the Milky Way, I showed her Mars.
West side, Inglewood up to no good. Ripping through the hood, Inglewood up to no good. Ripping through the hood, Inglewood up to no good. Ripping through the hood, Inglewood up to no good. Ripping through the hood, what's happening? Hey, everybody, get up on the dance floor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, let me tell you something. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people walked pajamas and live life slow when laws were stern and justice stood and peace